Hello there. Hi there. How do I talk normally? Hello. So today I am going to show you some of my coffee setups. This is kind of my morning routine. I'm going to give you a quick overview of what's here and then I'll go in to demonstrate each piece. Hello. I'm going to show you my morning setup for my coffee. I have a couple different machines here. I'm going to give you an overview and then I'm going to go in to demonstrate each piece. So this is our most used coffee machine. This is an espresso instant maker. It has espresso as well as coffee. We're a multi coffee drinking home, so we have multiple Ember cups, which I'll go into each detail about these. And then this here is my K-cup machine. This one lives in the office and it's really great for quick coffee. And then I'm going to finish with my nighttime routine. So we have my coffee and then my evening routine here, which is my sleep cocoa. So starting with the espresso maker here, this is an automatic bean grinder and it makes instant espresso. So you put the beans in back here, you just put the whole beans in. Or if you want, you can put your ground coffee in here if you have a favorite, and that's right here. This is where you put the water for the water reservoir. It holds a lot. I don't have to refill this often. And now let's go into the machine itself. So on this side here, we have steam, which is what this is here. You just steam your milk like you would normally with most espresso machines. Here you can make just hot water. So if you just want hot water, you can hit that button and it'll make you hot water for tea or cocoa. And then this is the menu to access. And on this side, this is how you make your espresso. So we have espresso, espresso lingua, and then down here is your aroma strength. So when you hit this button, you can see the first thing that comes up is coffee grounds. So if you're putting in coffee grounds here, this is how you brew coffee grounds. Otherwise, it automatically is grinding the beans and making it from that. Hitting it again, this is the weakest strength, all the way up to the strongest. So it comes with a nice little steamer. I also go under here to catch any water. And then when you take out the coffee, the grounds go right in here and you just take it out, dump out the grounds, and put that back in here. As you see, this adjusts down for shorter cups of coffee, or if you have a taller one, kind of adjusts accordingly. So if you want espresso, so stronger, just espresso, but I like to use the second button down here. So makes about 6 ounces under this one. So that is the most used coffee maker. It's a nice compact size, which is why I like it. It doesn't take up a huge amount of space. And as you saw, it makes a cup of coffee in less than a couple minutes. So, as you saw, I used one of my Ember cups. These are my favorite. I don't know how many times I've forgotten about a cup of coffee on my desk while I'm working, and it's cold, and I have to put it in the microwave. These cups, when not on their charging stations, just like this, they'll last an hour and a half warmth. This is my travel mug, which I'll get into, but that one lasts almost 2 hours. And when it's sitting here on the charger, it charges indefinitely, and it'll keep it nice and warm. So I have 2 sizes of the mugs. This is a 14 ounce. I use this mostly when I'm having a big cup of coffee, usually with my Keurig. And then this is a 10 ounce. This is a stainless steel. They come in all kinds of different colors and styles. And the nice thing about the Ember mug is that it has an app. So you go into the app, you pair it from here, you pair it with the app, and then you can choose the temperature you want your coffee at. I like mine at about 137, but I think it goes all the way up to 145 or all the way down from there. So you can choose your own warmth. I also like it because if you look at the bottom here, the indicator light, you can change that color. So if I'm drinking out of this one, it's blue. I know it's mine. This one's also currently pink. So these Ember mugs I like a lot because of the ability to program them. They also have some different settings in the app that allow you to choose different types of coffee, track what kinds of coffee you're drinking. And then this back here is the travel mug. This is my favorite. We go on road trips, and a lot of times I'll be packing up the car and I'll forget about my coffee. This lasts for 2 hours, but the nice thing is, which I really like, is that it has a car charger. This one's in my car right now, but it looks like what's on the screen right now. And you just put it in there, forget about it, it stays warm for as long as it's on that base. So if I'm packing up the car, as long as the car is on, it's charging, it's keeping it warm. And then in 2 hours or 3 hours later, when I'm still on the road and I want a nice warm cup of coffee, it's ready to go. And so that's what has kind of changed how I travel. And so you look right here, you turn it on, it says it's empty right now. Right here, the nice thing is you can change the temperature up or down, super easy. And it also shows you the charge that's on it currently. You can also use the app again. The app works for this as well. And you can choose your temperature that way, or you can use the front of it. I currently have a different lid on it than comes with it. I like this one a little bit better. Right there, that's the lid. It just kind of comes out just like coffee. You don't have to mess with it or fuss with it. So I bought this separately here on Amazon. I like that a lot. So that's my Ember cups. I think we are a little addicted to them. Like I said, leaving them in the office and coming back and still having a nice warm cup of coffee has been game changing. So now moving on to the Keurig. So while we have the espresso maker and I love it and it makes amazing coffee, sometimes I just want a quick cup of coffee, or if I'm making decaf and I don't want to have to put new grounds in here, or I don't want to use the ground section of it, this is just a nice, easy, quick option. I also like it because it travels really well. So I like to take this on road trips. I put it in a nice padded bag, and you look on the back here, the cord just kind of tucks back up in the system and is ready to go. So let's plug this in and I'll show you how that works. So what I like about it, again, while I love having the water reservoir right here on this coffee maker, sometimes when I just want to pick it up and go, I don't want to have to dump the water out, move on. This just has a single cup. Here, you can make it 6, 8, 10, 12 ounces right here, super easy. So let's turn this on. And you just fill it with water. And now I like to buy my K-cups in bulk. I will show you that here. I get them in 96 counts usually. I think that's the best option for me, so I don't have to worry about it. Hazelnut is my favorite. I like to push it down in and then that. You can hear it pulling the water, and it's going to heat it up. So it takes a little longer than the ones with the reservoir, but again, this is a trade-off I make for portability. It's really easy to take with me, so I trade off for it a little bit longer than some other K-cups that might have that extra reservoir on the back. So. You can hear it heating up. We'll let it heat up. And so there's a nice cup of coffee, just normal, nice, warm cup. Put that there to charge. And again, easy cleanup. Comes right out. Unplug it. Cord goes right back in. And it's ready to go to your next location. The other thing I like about this is that it has this removable tray, which is great to put in the dishwasher. It gets coffee in there like it did here, but also you can put a longer, taller cup underneath here. So it has options. So that is my Keurig machine. Again, I have both for two different reasons, and any questions about those, put them in the chat and I'll answer them. And while we're doing that, I'm going to transition from my morning routine to something I like to do every evening that I use the machines for. So I'm going to plug this one back in. Put some more water in. And I'm going to do 8 ounces. So what I've been doing in the evening, that I think is a great routine, is using the nighttime superfoods Moonbrew. You should always do your own research before starting to take supplements or things such as this, but for me it's been a great routine. You need to make your own decisions, but kind of here's ingredients. And this is the cocoa. I love the taste of this, and I love having a nice warm cocoa before I go to sleep. So let's start this. So we're just going to brew some hot water. There's no K-cups in it, just brewing hot water. So while we're waiting for that to brew, are there any questions about either one of these machines? Anything maybe I didn't show or mention? You just put it in the chat. This out of the way so I can show you. I like to make it with 1 scoop. And then I like to froth it up. It makes it nice and kind of creamy. Sometimes I'll add a little creamer to this or a little milk, but making it with straight warm water and the cocoa mix is just as good as any other way I've had it. It's closing down, so let's give them a minute. There we have it. We have a nice frothy cup of hot cocoa, and this helps me with my nighttime routine. I really love it just for its flavor alone. But again, do your research, look into this. What I love is that it's on Amazon, that I can just purchase it whenever I'm ready. I currently have a subscribe to it on Amazon so that it comes to me every month, because it's a 30-day supply and 1 scoop every night. So we have any other questions? Otherwise, that has been my coffee routine over the last almost year. I've had this machine for several years, and this one is one that I added about 6 months ago, especially for road trips. And if you would pick any Ember cup, this is my favorite because, again, I can take it in the car, I can drink it in the house, but I do love a good mug. So that's what these are very useful for. They're nice, the handle. But until next time, I'm going to go ahead and sign off because I don't see any questions today. But cheers and see you next time.